Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Circle. Manchester United have lost to Newcastle. We have lost again at home, and it's becoming a theme. It's becoming the usual story for this football club right now. Um, we don't seem to get a hold of things in any way. It's really bad right now. But I want to say that I didn't really see a team that came out there to not play football. I think they came out there to play football, which was surprising because, in my opinion, dressing room there's dressing room unrest, in my opinion. So I expected them to down tools, but I would say that the players were actually going for it. They were actually going for it. It looked like they were there to try to compete. Um, the score line is not flattering in any way. We got absolutely wiped. Even though we retained the ball better in the second half, which is slightly a positive, but in the whole outlook of things we're shit because we have no style of play. Um, there's no cohesion in the attack. There's no link up play. There's no understanding between those players. They've been together, training together for months. Um, man, it's not looking good at all. And Casemiro there getting subbed off after the first half. Um, Even with the captaincy armband, he got subbed off early. It's not a good look either, and not a good look for his confidence or whatnot. It's crazy, guys. We're in crisis. I think we're definitely in crisis mode right now, in panic mode, and it doesn't look like it's gonna get any better. Because for one, you can't really see what the manager's trying to do. There's no style of play. Um, you're not seeing the right players getting put out there to start the game. So I mean, you can understand the team selection today. That's something different. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm trying to pose the point that he doesn't give himself the best avenue to get a result out of the game, and that's why we keep losing. So yeah, he needs to figure things out if he wants to keep the job for a bit longer. I want him out. I gotta say that because if in the position we're in right now, struggling, and he's not making any progression. He's not showing the balls to coach a team that's not playing so well right now. We have no style of play, and that hasn't changed from the previous games. So it's just really bad right now. Yeah, we got um, wiped off the floor by Newcastle today. They played very well, so credit to them. Um, in the first half, obviously, I think that was our second team out there, and I'd say that it wasn't as bad as how we played against Man City. Newcastle put out a decent side to come against us, so it wasn't that bad, but you could tell that the players that we put out there couldn't get the job done in certain. The matchup wasn't good, and yeah, we fell short in terms of like putting Maybury in there in the midfield. It's such a big decision because you could get overloaded in the midfield. I mean, we're playing a 4-2-3-1, and you have an inexperienced player lined up with Casemiro, and you put in it all on Casemiro and subbing him off after the first half. It's insane, guys. Look at the lineup: 4-3-3 against 4-2-3-1. you have to have your number seven or the number 10, which was Mason Mount, wearing the number seven shirt, tracking back. And what happened there? Because they're playing a 4-3-3. We got overloaded in the midfield, and that's how they scored the first goal, right? Almiron scored the first goal. Um, you could see that Mabry's inexperience went into play there. He couldn't compete with their midfielder who laid the pass to Almiron on the left hand side. He just let him run. Maybe he should have followed his man, should have followed him because Regulon had to go back to his position. So Hannibal Mabry was supposed to follow his man to try to win possession back, show some fight, use your strength and whatnot. But he gave up way too early, and Casemiro, on the other hand, is way back there. He can't really sprint to come and recover the ball, and you just caught him walking on camera, which didn't look good as well. So yeah, that midfield pairing, I don't know what the manager's thinking. I think he needs to go back and take coaching classes, learn the basics of football again. We got overloaded in the midfield, and you're playing Lindelof with Harry Maguire. That really doesn't fill us with a lot of confidence, but I don't think they did so much wrong. It was just a mismatch in general, and we got wiped off the floor. So yeah, this is what's going on, guys. The manager is not he's not doing the right things to give him the best possible outcome, and that's why we're struggling right now. Garnacho, I need to talk about him because he didn't have a good game. He had a poor game, and it's mostly because he's a player that takes advantage of space. So if you don't give him that space, he doesn't really respond well, and he needs to understand his own game. And if you don't understand your own game, you won't you won't do what's best for the team, right? Um, Garnacho was getting he was losing the ball a lot. Let's put it that way. That's what it was. He lost the ball a lot. He couldn't contend with the right back there. Um, yeah, he just kept losing the ball so much in that first half because he's trying to dribble, and you have to understand your game. His game is you take advantage of spaces, and he wasn't able to do that because they didn't give him the space. So what do you do? Just try to keep the ball in rotation. And I get it. He's a youngster. He has a lot to learn, but you're playing for Manchester United first team right now. There's some things that you need to be able to understand. As simple as understanding your own game. You tried it once or twice and you can't really get past the defender. Just keep the ball in rotation and just probe and just make sure that we still retain the ball. Make sure that we're not on the back foot running back to try to get back into our formation, our structure. So yeah, he needs to keep the ball and wait for the space to come because there was no space and he's trying to dribble and he's clearly not that player who get past two, three players to take a shot or pass the ball, and that's okay. Just just play to your strengths. And he definitely didn't do that today. I see my camera's still on there. Yeah, my speaker. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, he needs to play to his strengths. Mason Mount wasted 50 million. He's absolutely shot, guys. He did not offer anything to the game. He's just there, effort merchant. Um, it's that was just a horrible signing. One of the worst signings of the Premier League this season. There was no point in doing that. Absolutely no point. And Chelsea really milked us for our money right there. So yeah, Martial wasn't his best game today, holding up the play, but he wasn't really at fault for for the way the whole team played today. The midfield was non-existent. I could tell you that it's only Casemiro that was in that midfield because we're getting overloaded by three midfielders. So tactically, that was poor from Eric Ten Hag. Um, I've said it before, and I'll say it again and again. I've said it so many times in my videos. Wan-Bissaka is just. I just prefer Wan-Bissaka to Dalot. You might say he doesn't have the capabilities as Dalot going forward, attacking wise, but he's composed on the ball. He retains the ball. He doesn't have to give it away, give it too quickly. He retains the ball, plays the one to whoever's close to him. He makes sure that we're still on the ball. He he passes and moves. It's just that simple. He doesn't try to do anything too crazy, like Dallo. So yeah, I'm happy that he's back. That's the only positive here. Wan-Bissaka, he was just absolutely brilliant. Um, yeah, that was the only positive today. He offers something better than Dallo, I think. His physicality is better. He's he's one on one when he contends for the ball one on one is great. Um, yeah, his passing is clean. He doesn't lose the ball a lot. He's just better. I don't care about what Dallo does attacking wise. I don't give a shit. This guy helps us retain the ball, and that's how you progress with the ball. And that's why our possession play was better in the second half. Just he's just the better option in my opinion. So yeah, onto the subs. There was really no more, not a lot of reasons to slate Harry Maguire today. So I'm gonna just get past that. Uh, I know we all love we all love giving Maguire shit, but he didn't do much, any crazy or any stupid things today. So yeah, Amrabat came in the second half, and as you could tell, right, it wasn't a problem of Casemiro, right? It's just the midfield pairing. If you're gonna play a 4-2-3-1, that's ballsy enough going against the 4-3-3 formation because you're gonna get overloaded in the midfield if someone in the number 10 is not tracking back. And Mason Mount didn't do that well, and Maybury is not the best pairing. So Amrabat came in, didn't quite change much. When Bisaka came in, that changed the way we play. We kind of kept possession. We kept possession a lot in the second half, mostly because we were also chasing the game, and that's why I said it didn't really look like the players have down tools, which it's kind of confusing. Um, but yeah, it didn't look like we've down tools. It looked like they were trying to play the game. So yeah, it just comes at the end of the day. It just comes down to the manager. Fingers should be pointed at the manager because we're not playing good football. He looks like he's absolutely lacking in ideas. There's no style of play on the team. Anthony is just there doing fuck all and just rotating and spinning around with the ball. He's Anthony didn't offer anything really. He had a poor game. Um, Rasmus Højlund didn't do much when he came on. Marcus Rashford, same thing. They didn't affect the game much in any way. Bruno Fernandes, the same thing. The only person I'm giving props to is Aaron Wan-Bissaka in this game. So yeah, yeah. That's all I gotta say, guys. We need to figure out. Our attack has been poor the whole season. Even last season, our attack wasn't great. And you would have thought that this season, the chemistry will be better. Um, it's mostly because we have no style of play, and the manager, his decision making is just horrendous. It's horrible. So there's a lot of things to fix in this team. going into the next game. I think in the Premier League. Let's see who we're playing next. Uh, okay, yeah, we're playing Fulham on Saturday. In the Premier League. So yeah, this crisis could get even worse for the manager right now. He's on the brink of doom. He's gonna get cooked absolutely. It's just gonna be bad for him. And even that game against Fulham, I mean, what position are they in the league right now? I think they're 14th on the table right now. So if you can't really get a win against Fulham, like he should be getting the sack, right? You could hear in the stadium. The stadium was roaring. Newcastle fans, I'm pretty sure some United fans too were also singing, "You're getting sacked in the morning, sacked in the morning." It was just funny to watch. I expected that loss, so it was just funny to me. Like, I guess I gotta say that I didn't exactly not enjoy the game because I was expecting the fact that I wouldn't enjoy the game because we play like shit right now, and the manager's decisions are just horrible. With the way he picks the team, his team selection and everything. So I was expecting that we wouldn't play well at all. But I gotta say the players like tried to they tried to be competitive. So yeah, they went out there to try to play the game and fight. I gotta say, but in the first half we switched off a lot. With Mabry who wasn't tracking his play and whatnot. We switched off at times, but compare this to the Man City game. I think Man City even played less better than Newcastle played today. But if you compare those two games, I think this game we showed more urgency and more intent. But we switched off in a lot of areas. We switched off so many times. So that's why we handed the loss today, rightly so. And Newcastle defended well and everything, and they just read the game better because obviously without we have no idea what we're doing. There's no cohesion in the front line. So it was just easy for them to manhandle us and stop every attacking, you know. So yeah, that's what happened today, guys. We were the shittier team, if you want to say. Um, yeah, we weren't good enough today, and the result was very fair in that aspect. I feel like I'm missing something here. There's one more thing I wanted to touch on. Um, I know it's yeah with yeah I can't remember, but once I remember that, I might have to do another video to cover it. I'm pretty sure it's something concerning the midfield. Also, Varane not in the game today. Apparently he's sick. I don't know what you guys think about that. He might have fallen out with the manager as well. Who knows? Um, but yeah, Varane is sick. He is sick apparently. Um, yeah, Manchester United is in trouble. We're in big trouble right now, and things have to change. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as always. Um, like and share this video and subscribe to everyone that's a United fan or not, and people who watch soccer who enjoy entertainment. If you want to be entertained, what are you waiting for? Click the push notifications bell so you're sure to know when I drop videos like this, when I drop bangers like this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.